How are you? Good? Can you listen to my guitar? The sound is good. Just playing some blues here, and I would like to share with you some ideas and tricks and tips. Yeah. It's been a while I'm not using this pick. It's a V pick, yeah. It's a really big and thick pick. I think it's 3 millimeters. I bought this one in New York in 2010. So it's been 10 years I use this pick. Not every day. I don't play every day with this, but I'm not really fun to use always the same pick. I switch all the time, picks, Fenders. Actually, I have a few here in my pocket. I think yes. What do we have here? We have well, I use a lot of these ones. Dunlop 1.5. I love the feeling of this material, which is some kind of nylon or something like that. I don't know exactly. It's a turtle, yes, Tortex. But I think because we can find in green, in brown, I think the texture is different. I love this one, and I used to play with the round side. I don't use the edgy. Yeah, I just use the round because I don't know. I feel it sounds more round. Yeah, so let's try. Now, first I will play something with the standard grip, which is the edge. Yeah, yeah. So. And now we play with the round. I don't know, to me, to my ear, personally, sounds more round. Yeah, so I play like this. Yes, I always play like this with these picks. Yeah, and then I use also these ones. I like also same brand. It's it's Dunlop. Yes, Dunlop USA. It's 2 millimeters. Yes, a little thicker. Yeah, and also I use the round side. This is really comfortable to my hand, to my fingers. It's really comfortable. I love to play with this one. And then sometimes I use this one. It's another Jim Dunlop, but this is I don't know what is this. I don't know that one. I don't know the model of this one. Big whatever, I can read. You know, it's like a thick, also 3 millimeters. This is a really fast to play. Like it's a really fast pick. You know, you can play faster with this thing. Yeah, like. Yes, of course, my new 335, of course. Now I finish with these picks, and now finally I also have in my toolbox of picks the V pick, which is crazy good. I know it's different. Each pick has a different feeling, you know. I mean, I have a different feeling playing each one of these one, depending the day, depending, I don't know, you know, like it's a really thick and really comfortable, you know, because you know it's a big, thick, big peak, yeah. Very powerful. Yeah. I love it. I love it. It's a beautiful, beautiful pick. Yes, about my new guitar, 335 Memphis Gibson. It's a 2015. Beautiful, beautiful. It's beautiful. You know, it's like I used Gibson in the 90s. I had a Les Paul custom shop at that time, and I sold it in 1996. I remember I sold that Gibson custom shop because I bought my first vintage Strat, which was 1979 Strat, you know, Fender. So that was the time I switched from Gibson to Fender, and I played from 1996 until a month and a half, Strats, you know. But it's been a while. I was thinking I just want to feel the Gibson neck, you know. It's a different thing, you know. It's a different approach. It's a different feeling when you play a Gibson than a Strat. Both are beautiful, but well, it's been a while. I want to listen to that creamy tone, yeah. And I found this beautiful. It's in mint conditions, you know, 2015. With the inlays, like squares, the little ones, you know. And it's beautiful. It smell new, you know. And I love it, you know. It's like I'm just. Thanks. It's a beautiful. The thing with Gibsons, it happened to me. I don't know. You can get you can get a creamy sound with sustain just plugging straight to your amp. Clean, you know, this amp is clean. It's a little one, Roland Cube, yeah. It's like the 30 watts, I think, yeah, it's a 30X. It's clean, but you know, sounds. It's there, yeah. Still there, huh? Still there. So I mean the sustain, yeah, the sound is there, you know, that between jazzy and bluesy sound, yeah. Ah. Yeah. It's a beautiful guitar, so I'm really happy. About today, I was thinking to talk a little bit about, of course, pentatonic scales, minor, major, blues progressions. Yeah. I don't know if you have a question, particularly question. Of course, I would like to talk also about the mixolydian mode, which is used in blues, yes, but we have to be careful, because I used to play the notes of the mixolydian mode, but with a different approach. This is the mixolydian mode, yeah. Yeah, over a dominant chord, for example, 7. Yeah. Yeah, it sounds really melodic, yeah. It's almost major scale. It's almost, the only difference is the seventh interval, yes. Instead, major, we play the minor 7. Look, pay attention to the sound. I will play first major scale in the key of A, and then I will play mixolydian mode in the key of A, same key. Look, major scale. Yeah, and now mixolydian. Yeah, that's the difference between major and mixolydian. Major, mixolydian. Yeah, it's a seventh. Major 7th, minor 7th, or 7th, or flat 7th. Yeah, as you want to call it, you know. That's the only difference. And I remember many years ago, I discovered that difference, because we think all the time when we start playing guitar, or music, I don't know, I just play guitar, you know. We think all the time everything is different, you know. You learn major scale, and then you learn minor scale, and then you learn the modes, and then you learn maybe the pentatonic scale, minor pentatonic scale, and then you learn major pentatonic scale, and then you learn whatever, you know, more scales. But everything is the same. Everything comes from the major scale. Yeah, if you play the major scale, it's at the same time the minor scale, you know. If you play, yeah, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, yeah, C major key, yeah. It's also the same fingering, the same stuff. It's the natural minor, the Aeolian mode, yeah. Same notes. Yes, of course. Yes. Around bad farms by ear why. Yes, yes, of course, of course. Um, so everything, my advice, one of the most important advice I will give you today, just learn the major scale, the major scale, the seventh notes, yeah, scale, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, yeah, and learn the positions. Hard to make. Well, I will go to that. That was the point about Mixolydian and blues. I will go there. I am improvising. I play blues, so I improvise all the time. Um, about the major scale, learn the major scale is the best thing you can do. Nobody told me that when I started playing guitar in 1990, in February 1990. Wow, it's been a while. I started playing it at that time because I love blues. I didn't know that music was called blues at that time. I discovered some vinyls of my father, Rolling Stones vinyls, and I listened to that. I was magic to me. And as you know, Rolling Stones they had in the 60s, for example, and 60s and early 70s, a lot of still they have blues, they play blues, but that period was more bluesy to me with Mick Taylor, yeah. So I discovered that and said, what is this? I didn't know what it was. That was blues, that sound, like this, I didn't know that was blues. So well, then I discovered that was called blues, and I start diving in that ocean, yeah. So anyway, nobody told me, and it's the most important scale because everything comes from there, or for example, the modes are the major scale, just starting from a different note of the scale. The pentatonic scale, minor, major pentatonic scale are the major scale, and we delete two intervals, yeah. So we have 5 notes, but it's the same scale. It's the major scale, less 2 intervals, less 2 notes, yeah. So that's it. Learn, and when you learn a scale, try to learn all the patterns, 5 or 7th, or 7 pattern over the fret. But just try the first thing you have to know. This is my second tip today. Cover the fretboard with that scale you are learning. I heard once on YouTube, watching a video of a guy, I don't remember his name, watching a video of a guy who played his crazy good playing George Benson style, and he was showing something about major scale, I think. And he said, hey, we have 7 positions, just play position 1 on Monday, play the whole day, Monday. So at the end of the week, you will learn the 7 patterns, it's not so difficult. So that's it. So about Mixolydian mode and bluesy, yes, it doesn't sound blues. So I will show you the difference, and how I play Mixolydian mode or minor major pentatonic scale at the same time. So when we play Mixolydian mode, we play, for example, in the key of A. We are a dominant, or 7th or 13th. This is the scale. We can play the second octave. Yes. So, yes, it's a really melodic, yeah, jazz fusion. Yes, it's more melodic, I would say. It doesn't sound straight blues, of course, because it's one of the modes of the major scale, so it's pretty melodic, But why everybody says, okay, Mixolydian mode. Okay, I think it's good. The notes are right. but not the approach. The approach, it's not mixolydian mode. The approach to sound more bluesy, it's minor major pentatonic scale, because look this, minor pentatonic scale, yeah, again, minor pentatonic scale, position 1, I'm in the key of A, we all know this position, and now major pentatonic scale, in the same key, A, in the same spot, yeah, I don't move my hands. Yes, if we blend them, if we play together both as layers, yes, we get this beautiful sound. Bluesy, yeah. But if I play mixolydian mode, you will understand this. Another tip for today, the third one. It works to me, you know, when I want to learn and understand something really well, I don't work over the fretboard. I use, okay, Lucas, Piojo, Paulo, just a friend from Argentina. Yes, how are you? Lucas, digo, el Piojo, sí, Pablo. If I play mixolydian mode, I am playing the same notes of minor major pentatonic scale, you know? But the approach is different, the fingering, not the fingering, the way I play this, you know? The approach, the feeling. I am playing the same notes, but this sounds more bluesy, and this sounds more melodic, yeah? Mixolydian, minor major. Eduard. There's a player that, a modern blues player called Matt Scofield. He used the mixolydian mode in a pretty smart way. Yes, it sounds more melodic. It's not so bluesy. But if you try and try and try, you can get some. He used to play licks like this, for example, over a A. I'm still in A. Yeah? And that's mixolydian, you know? Sounds more jazzy, more melodic. But if in between that jazzy melodic also you play more bluesy licks, sounds great, you know, it's like this, you know, bluesy. You will discover this by just paying attention, yeah, but we have to hear, yeah, pay attention, put your ear here. So I'm putting together everything, mixolydian and minor major. I used to call minor major pentatonic scale, I used to call straight blues gets, well, it's not like that, Edward. It's not like that. I mean, it's not boring. It's depending how do you use or what do you do to avoid that boring stuff, you know. I mean, if you play the minor major pentatonic scale with a really sweet or I mean in a really sweet and blended way, you can get hello Elvis, you can get really nice stuff, you know. Ah, sorry. That's what I understand. Sorry, Edward. Sorry, my bad. Try to write on paper. Just draw. You can draw the fretboard. And just write. Put the dots of the mixolydian, and then in another paper put the dots of the minor pentatonic scale, say in the same spot, in the same area of the fretboard. Well, that I mean, yeah, I know what you mean when you say boring. I know what you mean, but there's something a way to a way to get this more interesting again. I discovered that by listening to Matt Scofield. I love Matt Scofield. He's a great player, and I think he find the way to rebuild the using of the pentatonic scales over the blues progression. I mean, so write the mixolydian, and then in another paper write the minor pentatonic scale, and then write the major pentatonic scale, always in the same fret. Yeah, just overlap everything, and just put next to the window and try to listen to in a sunny day, or put a really a light, and try to see what happened when you overlap the 3 pages. Try to see what happened. You will see you are using the same notes. Yeah, it's all about approach. It's all about feeling. Yeah. So yes, that's it. I don't know if you have any questions. A way to not repeat. A way to not repeat. Well, try to listen to. That's a thing I used to say to my students. Listen to blues or the music you like all day, because it's a way to improve your toolbox. I mean, by listening to is the way we can hear new things. Just maybe it's a leak of 2 seconds or less in a song, but it's like a trigger. You will discover a new sound, and maybe it's the pentatonic scale. Just a different way to play the pentatonic scale, different fingering, because it's not the scale, it's the path we use every day, which is boring. One of the exercises I give to my students is like, okay, I'm pretty sure I say, yeah, that's what I say. I'm pretty sure when I say play pentatonic scale in the key of A, you do this. Yeah, so I play 4 notes here, it's La, or position 1, and this little box here of. Yes, which is good. You are playing all the notes you need and more. Yeah, you play 2 octaves of the minor pentatonic scale. But what I suggest to my students is say, okay, now you play like this. I mean, you start here and you move your hand like this. So, yes, you start here and you finish here. So now try to do it in verse. Just start here and finish here. Yeah, so. Yeah, so I start here and I move my hand in this way, not only in that one. I don't know, maybe you do that, I'm not saying, but you will find different sounds, even if you play the same 5 notes, because the order of that notes is different, so. Yeah, it's not the same. position 5, yeah? Yeah? More modern. Sorry, I'm just trying to reading the bubbles because they disappear. I don't know where are they. Where are they? The bubbles. Okay, I don't know. Of the chat. Ah, here. I think it's here. No, I don't know. Sorry, my bad. I don't know where are the bubbles. I am with my phone and the bubbles of chat they disappear. And so that's it. You know, just a few tips today, like writing. Use paper. You know, use paper, pencil, colors, maybe to write the different positions of the scales you want to overlap, or the scales, everything's the same, remember, you know. I mean, if I play in A, I can play all the notes. I mean, all the notes. Maybe I overlap minor pentatonic scale, major pentatonic scale, mixolydian mode, and arpeggio seventh, you know, 4 things. So I cover the space, you know, here. I can play every note here. And chromatic notes, you know. And the thing is the order, the approach, yeah, of all that notes I am able to play, you know. I mean, look, for example, penta, I will play pentatonic scale, only minor pentatonic scale in the key of A, position 1, but I will add some chromaticisms, yeah. So look. Sorry. New neck, you know, it's different, the feeling. It takes some time to get used to. Yeah? Yeah. It still sound bluesy, yeah? Sometimes more jazzy. Yeah. Of course, then if you want to spice up a little more bluesy, you have diminished, half diminished arpeggios or scales, you know, like. Yeah, from A to D. Yeah. Really nice and bluesy. When I say bluesy, it's like modern, old. I don't know, you know, maybe in the 50s nobody played. I mean, the blues players, the real blues players in Chicago in the 50s, they didn't play diminished. Yeah, they just play one scale for the 3 chords, and that's it, you know. But that was a different approach, you know. Then blues was mixed with jazz, with rock, with whatever, you know, old music, you know, everything comes from blues. So it's easy to mix blues with other styles, you know. So anyway, diminished. I have a video here in my YouTube channel, 1 or 2 videos where I talk about diminished and half diminished, yeah. Sorry. There's a video also, melodic minor scale also we can put like over a blues. Yeah, I just play. Yeah. Listen. The secret here to have a good to say, okay, the secret is when you come back to the blues, just the landing, you know, when you just go outside, you do something. The trick here is to have a good landing. I mean, to get into blues again in a really nice and gently way, you know. So we have things, we have like portions of things, but the secret is here is how you put together everything, you know, the glue in between. Yeah, I mean, I can play this diminished, but if I don't know how to come back to the blues, you will be outside and you will stay outside, you know, and that's not good, you know. I mean, even if you play a wrong note, if you just come back to the blues in a nice way, there's no problem, you know, sounds good. I mean, for example, I don't know, every note you play is good. You know, I play diminished and I finish with a bluesy lick, you know. Even if you play, you know, just outside something, and just try to do it. Don't think too much. Just play notes like a machine gun, you know, just, and then landing, you know, just when you come back to the earth, just play some bluesy stuff outside. Some, don't think too much. Practice. We have to practice a lot. But just try it, you know, just sorry, I'm here. You can go outside and play fast, passing notes and yes, that's it. That's what I mean. You know, outside you play some notes, chromatics, arpeggios, diminished, half diminished, Locrian, you know, it's all the same. And then blues, boom. Yeah, just the thing when you want to play something different outside. Hola Martín, yo también me llamo Martín. Sorry, I switched to Spanish. I have some friends from Argentina. So the thing is the landing, you know, just how you come back to the blues stuff, you know. That's the thing, you know. Sometimes I play, for example, I don't know, over, I want to play, I don't know, arpeggio when we play a blues, yeah? When we go to the fifth, yeah, ninth or seventh, I play arpeggio seventh, yeah? Over E. Yeah, but you know, from here, I am in arpeggio. I finish here the idea over the E. But it's only one or two. It's one bar of E and one, and then we go to D, yeah, to the fourth. So it's only one bar to play something over E. So I do, or I finish here, and then I have to come back home, you know. I mean, pentatonic in the key of A because the blues is in the key of A. So finished. From here to pentatonic, one, chromatic, and then bluesy stuff. You know? Use chromatic notes. Chromatic notes are great. You just can move from here to here by using chromatic notes. Of course, you have to know where you come from and to where from to, you know. I mean, okay, I am here. So I start in position 5 of A and I finish in position 3 of A. So I don't know, I'm just improvising, yes? You know, I'm just building this with chromatic, boom, 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 and I'm here. Yeah, okay, I'm safe here. I know very well the position. You know, I'm using chromatic notes to go from here to here, but I really know, I'm 100% sure where I am here and where I have to go. Yes. So in between, you just create the net. Yeah. Okay. Here, 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 here. Boom, 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 boom. One next to the other one. Yeah. We and so that's a nice bridge to come from here to there. Yeah. So well, that's it. That's my a few advice. 40, almost 42 minutes of talking about blues and scales and all these. What I love. Yeah. Sorry, I don't know how to. There's some comments and I don't know how to read them because the bubble. Ah, cool. Yeah. So I like your new acts, Susan. You thanks, Edward. Thanks. I can read. Oh, whoa, whoa, the comments now. Yeah, some comments here. I don't know what the scale etc. are called, but play all the same stuff. If I okay, if I mess up. Yes, bendings. Yes, but be careful with bendings. Yeah, be careful. I mean, I'm just reading the old comments now. Yes, I mean the passing notes and all that stuff. Yes, you are right. Yes, bendings. Be careful with bendings. Are not. We have to be careful with bendings. You know. I mean, I know. I discover I have to just scroll up the screen. I can read again the comments. Bendings. I will do a special live streaming if you want, talking about bendings. We have to be careful where it's not like just play a bending and you are playing blues. You know, we have to be careful with bendings where we play the bend. If we play quarter notes, half notes, one note, one step, you know, one note or two notes, you know, whole step, half step, you know. We have to be careful because otherwise. And then if you are just moving your hand like this, you know, going from here to here or from here to here, it's tough when you it's tough when you want to play bendings in between because there's not too much time sometimes, and you have to just, well, be careful with that. That's it. That's it for today. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoy these live streamings as me. You can visit my website, bluesguitarlessons.ca. Yeah, CA, because I am in Canada, so it's CA. And I couldn't find that 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 name in with the .com, so I put the CA, which is beautiful. Bluesguitarlesson.ca. You have all the information about my lessons. I am giving Skype lessons, online lessons. I'm using Skype because I find it's the best quality of audio and video. But of course, if you don't want to download or use in Skype, we can use WhatsApp or whatever. And I'm giving the lessons. It's 45 minutes lesson. You have a few special packs to buy if you want to buy 4 lessons, for example. Of course, I will adapt the lessons for you. I need to know what do you want to just work out. Learn. I will send you PDF, and I will send you also short recordings to you. Yeah, I will send you you can just like files to remember everything we talk about in each lesson. And what else? Well, that's it. bluesguitarlesson.ca. Just you can visit my Blues Guitar Licks. You can find me on Facebook, Blues Guitar Licks. You can like my videos and share it. And that's it for today. Thank you very much. See you next time. Bye. Yes, good. Beautiful Gibson. Thank you very much. Bye.